Kevin, I really have wanted to meet you because even before this, I just enjoyed you so much. I started to say fell in love with. That may be a little strong. But I really just loved you in Fandango. As a matter of fact, I thought that movie was a romp and a hoot. I liked it a lot.
Good for you. I like that movie too. That's a special film for me. I do too very much. Thank you.
Why is it special for you?
I think it ends specially. I think it is a good movie, and the feelings of how it ends. I think that last 20 minutes are so special, and I've continued to see. In fact, Larry, who directed Silverado here, liked that film so much he brought it down to Santa Fe to show the crew. He said, "I want to show you a film. You know, not too many people have seen it, but it's a film that he liked very much." Thank you. I like it.
And for whatever reason, it didn't get the play that it should have throughout the country, but maybe it'll become a cult classic or something and get its just due.
I hope that it does. All the work that went into it was hard, and it is a worthwhile picture.
I wonder if after Big Chill, if here you were supposed to be the suicide victim, and we were supposed to see you, and lots of critics said, we never got to see the victim. You were the victim who got left on the cutting room floor.
That was me.
Now, what is it like? You know, you tell all your friends, hey, I'm in this big movie, The Big Chill, and all these people, and then cutting room floor.
Right. It is a fact of life. Going into the film, I thought that could happen because it genuinely was on the tail of the film. It was not it wasn't that typical kind of flashback that reoccurs throughout the film. It was a piece unto itself, and it represented a change in the film, and it was a better film without it. That was just a fact.
Boy, you can accept things really well. I mean,
well, when you're doing good, when you're in Silverado, you know, it's easy to look back on things and feel good. I felt good about that even when it did happen. The real coup was being in that film, being with those people, and knowing what that meant. Just the circle, the association, has led to other films for me within a very high caliber of people.
As a matter of fact, Larry Kasdan said to me, he said, yes, I did cast Kevin Costner because I felt I owed him one.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, you take your work any way you can get it. If somebody feels bad about that, and, you know, I don't know, you know, I think that's great. It's very in line with him, his loyalties to things. You know, I'll take it any way I can get it.
You are such a wonderful off-the-wall character in Silverado. See, I just laughed recalling it. One of the scenes that I was impressed with is where you're in jail and you're having this conversation with your brother, and you start moving around like a monkey in a cage.
Yeah.
Now, was that your idea or Larry's?
It was just a combination of things. Larry's always there. I forget who came up with that. I really do. I don't know. I don't know if it's. We got in there and we talked about what this guy was feeling, how uncomfortable he was in this jail, and how much he wanted to get out, and how hard it was for him to really tell the whole story to his brother, and that just came out of it. And I don't know where that originated, but there are a lot of ideas in that film that were Larry's.
Well, it sure pays off. It's a just delicious little scene.
Good.
Were you all that familiar with horses and that?
No, I wasn't. My writing could be based on the same thing as me. You know, people who go to the stables and, you know, pay $8 an hour to ride. That was my experience. Of course, when it was like $4 an hour.
So what was it like for you? Did wranglers help you, or?
They did. They were out there and they go, oh boy, we better help this guy. I don't know. The other problem is I ride bareback through half the film, which I found so much easier, also so much warmer, because I was so cold. So the horse and I were very close.
What was your most memorable experience with a horse? And I say that as a horseback rider myself, you know. What was your most memorable experience?
Well, the memorable things was really the posse chase, because we got to do a lot of riding there, and it was like always like they're after us, you know. That was just, it was so exciting. There's other things that, going across the yard actually, where I have both my guns out and I'm riding bareback, because, you know, I went to Larry, because you write these things and sometimes you don't know the problems they create. It's like an architect designing a house and the builder goes, hey man, it must be easy for you to design it, but it's not so easy to build them. And we developed a character with 2 guns, and we realized that we were going to put him on the horse bareback, and I finally went to Larry, I said, hey man, what do I hold on with? You know, because I got these guns out, I'm shooting at people, and I'm riding bareback across his ice. I said, and he goes, oh yeah, that's right. Can you do it? Yeah, I could do it. You know, it was just a realization. That was exciting for me. In fact, I pushed him for that shot, because I knew I could do it, where he comes across the yard and goes up on the porch. And I said, I can do it. I said, let me do it. That was exciting to me, you know, to just come bursting out of the barn, just very Jake-like.
How many takes?
1. He's always saying, Kevin, you're going to hurt yourself. I just know it, you know, so.
Thank God for long legs that you could wrap around the horse.
I tell you, thank God for luck.
Kevin, you're just as much fun to talk with in person as you are on the screen. And again, let me say how much I enjoyed Silverado and enjoyed your performance, and continued good luck to you. And now that you've gotten past the cutting room floor, good luck to you.
Thank you, Bobbie.
Pause tape, roll tape, speed. Let me move her purse.
Always something.
Go ahead.
Okay. Kevin, what was it like for you after putting in all that work and the big chill to be left on the cutting room floor? Did Fandango have anything at all to do with your getting this role? Did you know anything at all about horses and this Western lifestyle? What was your most memorable experience with a horse? As far as the riding is concerned, what will you remember most about this movie, Silverado? The scene in jail where you're kind of swinging around in the cage like a monkey, whose idea was that? Okay. Just some reactions now.